Yo, yo, yo!
Yo!
It's that time again.
It is. What time is it?
It's Hard Fork 30.
Hard Fork 30. Hard Fork 24. Because it's a...
Yeah. That was close. I was close.
Oh, we got some...
we got all sorts of chaos.
We got all sorts of chaos going on.
All right. We should be back to normal. I'm monitoring our Twitter feed. We are streaming out right now to YouTube, to Twitter, to Elon's big TV in his living room. Everybody is watching right now.
Hey, wow. Elon. Good to see you.
Hey.
Wait.
How you doing?
Good for you to see me again.
Yeah. How's Twitter going? You building us something special?
Yeah. He's working hard. He didn't have enough to do, so he bought Twitter.
So you bought Twitter. Facebook, watch out. He's coming for you next.
Yep.
Welcome. This is Hard Fork Live. And as you can see, the branding's back. You know, did a little bit of work here. We've got the Hard Fork logo. We've got Hard Fork issue for November out right now. Go ahead and subscribe to our issues and get a Monday. Pretty much every Monday we will. Subscribe to
our issues.
I've got many issues. Let me tell you about it. So every Monday we release an insider of what's going on in Hard Fork, what's going on in the Web3 space, what we got, our alpha. We share you behind the scenes, our deepest fears, our favorite color, where we hide the spare key to the house, all of those details that you would love to know or don't really care to know. Go ahead and subscribe to hardfork.gg and get that newsletter every Monday, man. I enjoyed writing it on Monday, and I'm very excited. I'm already thinking about what I should write about next week.
Oh yeah. No, it's so much fun. It's a nice outlet to go, hey, here's all the cool stuff that we're paying attention to, and we think you should pay attention to as well. There's, alpha. There's ideas. There's future tech. You want to stay in the loop. You kind of want to be on that newsletter because we're gonna keep you looped in.
It's all about the loops, man.
All about them loops,
if you will. It's the bear market. I don't know if you knew this, Mr. Eflow. It's the bear market.
I haven't turned on a computer in months.
Yeah. Well, maybe this video right here will let you know what state we're in the space. The bears are back, and this time they're coming in through the back door. We should have noticed, but we were too euphoric. Not even the front door will protect us this time as well. It looks like the bears are here to stay, and they're mocking us and our human ways. The bears are ready to strike. They've been practicing and training, waiting for their moment to finally put it on us. And now some are even saying, don't fight the bear. Eat with the bear. Make the bear one with your family. Even bathe with the bear. Share, break bread with the bear. Or you can trick the bear. Or just straight push the bear away. Or plead with the bear.
Bear, stop that! Please stop that, Bear! Bear, please stop that! Please stop breaking my thing!
The skunk has the right idea. Just get that bear out of there. One thing's for certain, the bears are here. And the question is, for how long? Goodbye, Mr. Bear. Until next cycle.
I think my favorite part is when the bear shuts the door. Like I love seeing the bear shut the door. Like, I'm out of here.
It's like, enough of this. Bring on the bull market. This is courteous bear, man. I know many friends that would come over and they just walk away and leave the front door open. I mean, what are they going in a bar?
The bear knows when it's not wanted, and right now it's not wanted. What can I say?
Say what you will say about the bears. They got a little bit of respect. They might come in and screw up Web3 gaming and the evolution and the climb we're all enjoying, but they will close the front door when they leave.
Da bears.
The question is, when are they going to leave?
Yeah, that is the question. Yeah, I mean, luckily we talk about things other than just the crypto markets and the markets in general, right? We love to talk about gaming. We love to talk about the crap that we nerd out about. Today we're going to get into some cool stuff that's going on in the world of gaming, in the world of Web3 gaming. We're going to talk about some AI, some future tech. Maybe later we might even have some conversations with some really famous people. And Buff doesn't even know what I'm talking about right now, but
no clue.
We'll see what happens.
Speak a different language.
But yeah, maybe we just break into some of the cool stuff that's going on in gaming, because for me, this is something that I find really exciting. So Bryson and Kieran from Illuvium, they did a live stream yesterday, and they got 12,000 people on the live stream. So I actually want to show the footage, because they revealed some brand new footage from Illuvium that, you know, nobody saw before that stream. So I want to show that in a second. But I want to start by just kind of pointing out the fact that 12,000 people on a stream to watch a Web3 game. Like, to me, that is so freaking bullish about Web3, because we're sitting here going, oh, there's nobody left in the market. Nobody's paying attention anymore. And for a stream to pull out 12,000 people around a Web3 game, that just kind of shows me that gamers aren't sitting there going, I'm not playing it because it's Web3. They're sitting there going, I'm not playing it because it's not a good game yet. So
well done, you guys. I mean, that's some serious numbers right there.
Yeah. And so what this footage was Bryson and Kieran jumped on, and they revealed some of they call it overland footage. So running around in the world, not doing the sort of battle mechanic. So I thought it'd be cool to take a peek at Illuvium and see what Bryson and Kieran and 12,000 other people all saw yesterday.
Let's do it.
We just streamed Illuvium on Twitch to 12,000 viewers. It's the single biggest stream of a Web3 game in the platform's history, and probably out of all streaming platforms. So if you missed it, don't worry. I'm about to give you the exclusive footage that was first debuted on my Twitch with Kieran and Illuvium. Here it is, overworld footage, right for your viewing pleasure. Oh man. Dude, look at this. This is the future of gaming right here. Look at that movement. She's vibing. Did the double jump. This is the part that gets really cool. She's gonna go and try to catch that alluvial right there.
Got it. Here we go.
Let's go. Now she is in an alluvial battle to capture those alluvials. So she's going to bring out her own alluvial monsters that she caught, pretty much her training team, the team that she's been building. And now she's going to fight to try to capture alluvials, just as if you were playing Pokemon. Let's see what she does.
Crisp.
Dude, she has some pretty decent characters too. The right types as well. There it is. There it is. There's one. Oh my god, that was a big crit. And there's the third. You'd love to see it.
Is complete.
I'm not 100% sure I know
Let's see if
exactly
she can
what's
catch
going
him.
on, to be honest.
Let's see if she can catch him. Here's the best part.
Tackle football?
Trying to catch the
that makes sense then.
alluvials, baby. There it is.
Are we going to get
Come
in
on,
trouble? 'Cause
come
it
on,
says
come
internal
on.
use only?
We need that catch luck.
Is he gonna get in trouble?
We need some luck. Oh my god, it got away. Attempt number 2.
I mean, these
the Lesser
graphics,
Earth Volante.
That's what gets me. I might not be a game player for this, but I really am an
Or
appreciator
the Lesser
of
Earth
the
Volante,
graphics.
depending on how you say it.
100%. These are beautiful.
There's one. All right, we're going to have to keep our fingers crossed this time. Boom. That was a smooth catch. And there you have it, guys. That is the first ever alluvial caught on stream, on screen, for your viewing pleasure. Let me know down below, what do you think about Illuvium? I think the game is going to be absolutely insane in the membrane. And until next time, become the impossible.
Become the impossible.
Well said.
Yeah, man. Like that the graphics on that game look amazing. Illuvium, I don't totally understand the game concept yet. Like I don't totally know what's going on with the battling and what this card is that he just earned. I don't The mechanics are still a little foreign to me. I haven't gone down that rabbit hole too deep yet, but visually, like it's one of the better games we've seen so far in the Web3 space.
100%. And you got Star Atlas as well. That trailer that they dropped last year would look like the trailer for Avatar or something, and even better, actually. And I was blown away. And some of those games, the quality of what they look like are amazing now. What the beta is going to be fully like and how they'll do with their tokenomics and the ecosystem that they've created. Hey, who knows? That's what we're all watching then. Web3 gaming is a giant experiment in the evolution of gaming, and there'll be failures and successes, and it's just one where let's just root for everybody, man. Let's see how we can do in this. So I'm definitely rooting for Illuvium and Kieran for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, it seems like the way of the Web3 game, too, is to kind of move away from the financial element. I think a lot of the play-to-earn stuff is the stuff that's kind of faded a bit, but the games that look good, that look fun, that don't necessarily have huge play-to-earn elements to it, I think those are going to win out over time. Because at the end of the day, people play games for fun, not for a career. And, you know, we all saw what happened with Axie and the Philippines and how it just kind of turned into a grind that people did. And so I'm excited that the Web3 gaming world is kind of shifting back to let's focus on making really fun games that look amazing.
100%. I mean, if the game isn't fun, then what the hell are we doing? I mean, it's the bottom line because Stone Cold says so.
Yeah, we're working. It's a job.
It's a job.
It's a job.
What, we had something happen a couple streams back. We had a lot of people that liked it, and by popular request, I think we should bring back the CCO band
Ooh,
to
let's
really
do
pump
it.
up the crowd. I love Mr. Toad right there, man. He's
And
the
this
lead
song
singer.
is a banger. I can listen to this on loop all day. I think in the hard fork house, we should just have this blasting through the speakers in the house all the time.
Oh, man. All right, we'll bring them back in later on when we need a vibe check from everybody. Shout out to the Cryptodes for their lead singer making the CCO band.
I listened to so much NFT Live in the past, I was expecting a Cryptodes to pop up when you said that.
Cryptodes. Oh, yes, Toasties will be built for anyone who's wondering what we're talking about. I'll tell you when you're older. Hey, speaking of NFT Live, we should probably jump in on them right now. You got them queued up. What are they live too? We have a live duel going on.
Dude, let's go.
That's over in Lad City. Shout out to the Lad. Shout out to the Godfather of Lad City, Nifty Q.
Well, they rebranded as W3B through 3-3.
The three E's, the three threes of Web3. If you've wondered what the 3 is in Web3, it's the 3 E's in Web3.
Yeah, the 3 stands for 333.
Yeah, are they live still?
So I mean, I
yeah,
feel like
they
that's
are
an
live.
added benefit,
Oh,
but
let's
you already
take a
know
look.
what's going to happen is that there's going to be a bunch of people that sell it and then forget.
look, we're
that
on
they
the
need
show,
to claim
too.
Their coin first.
We light up with
Look at that. We're all together on Lad
Gif, can I
City
talk?
today.
Gif.
Sarah Script is in the
I
house.
wanna
Sarah
talk-
Richardson,
Hey.
as she's known on the
Yo.
YouTube sphere. Oh wait, no,
Sarah?
Sarah
Let me jump in
Script.
here.
It's
I'm
I got
gonna
that
let you
wrong.
finish.
It's on Twitter. Anyways, a couple more questions that I'll take here as we're going.
I wish I knew the
along.
context of what they were talking
Make
about
sure I'm
right
getting
now. I have
all
no
of them.
clue.
How much
wanna
ape
thank
are
you
you
all
thinking
for
of
coming
staking?
today.
Probably my whole bag. Probably my whole bag.
This
And
is
that's
the
kind of
biggest show we've had. 6 people all on
That's
at
kind of
once.
how I feel
It's
about the
impressive.
situation.
Yeah, I highly recommend you guys check their show out.
Yeah,
They're
the
bringing in so many
security
different
is definitely
speakers.
a topic
They
of
go
conversation.
Monday through
Rise
Thursday, I
Labs
believe, on
again.
NFT
Ooh,
Lives,
God,
and
dude,
then
I'm
they
not
have
getting up
Web3
my
morning,
tokens. Like, I-
Monday through
in
Thursday
no
as well on
scenario
Twitter Space,
am I
if
gonna
that's your
be-
thing.
is my NFT
Shout out to
gonna
my
be-
man Nifty Q and everybody over at Web3. My man
W3B through
as well.
3-3. That's what I call
Fun Uncle. Shout out to Fun Uncle, my man. I love to see him on the show, rocking your favorite attire ever, Hawaiian style. He's always on vacation. I love
Oh
it.
yeah, rocking the Hawaiian shirts, just like this.
There it is. Hey, look at that.
I got a
Screenshot
Hawaiian
that,
shirt
tweet
ready
that.
to go.
That's going out, man. I like that. I like that style. Yeah, definitely check them out over at Web3 with the E's and the 3s. And yeah, we'll head on out of there. But I like how we got framed up just like we're on this show. With it.
That worked out well, didn't it?
Yeah. So what you got there, man?
Yeah, in other news, this is something that I came across on Twitter that I feel like it's real interesting, but nobody's talking about it very much right now. PlayStation has been working on NFT and blockchain technology. So from this article, it looks to be that Sony is working to get NFTs in the consoles. So on PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 6 or whatever whatever console. I don't know if it's going to work for existing consoles or only future consoles, but they're working on NFTs, and you can actually view the patent. And I thought that was actually kind of a cool thing, is that you could actually take a look at the patent and look at some of these patent images. They're kind of cool. Like, look at this. So they're saying that you can find like a loot chest, and it's going to have like these weapons in them, and then you can go and add these weapons to your inventory, and then once they're in your inventory, there's all these details, and you can actually see who previously owned. Like if you own this sniper rifle, you could see that it was created by Snipe123, and then it was they used that asset. Sleeve 99 used that asset, and so it's really cool. You can see actually who, like, the history of the guns that you own. And can you imagine playing like, you know, a Modern Warfare type game on PlayStation, and the guns that you pick up in the game, you actually own them on the blockchain, and you can go and resell them to other people on the blockchain within PlayStation. So that's something that's happening.
Right
these
on,
patent
man.
images are like really, really cool. Like I
that the
just
Monopoly
love
hat?
looking through them. Yeah, look, I mean, a top hat. You can get a top hat and own it as an NFT. I mean, who doesn't want that? So pretty cool stuff. I'm a huge nerd. I love stuff like this. I know there's probably people watching. They're like, yeah, I want to know where I can like read the patents on this if you're like me. But Sony, PlayStation, the creator of PlayStation, is trying to get NFTs out right now on their consoles. And to me, that's pretty bullish. I'm just going to say.
It's bullish, maybe not right now, right, in the sense of the market going down, but in the development of the space. This is the time where everything's crashing, and there's some amazing things happening right now that, you know, are game changers in a sense. I don't read a lot of white papers, but
Do you read a lot of patents though?
I do.
Yeah, thought so. Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't
patents
think
are
I've
where
ever
it's at.
read one. I'm like looking at this going, oh, so that's a patent. I thought it was like a patent, you know, on the back.
Yeah, you get patent on the back. Yeah,
I'll
but
see myself out. See y'all.
it's funny because in their patent they don't actually call it NFTs. They say tracking unique in-game digital assets using tokens on a distributed ledger. So it's not blockchain, it's not NFTs, it's unique in-game digital assets using tokens on a distributed ledger. Sounds like a real familiar concept, but not NFTs. So
They're taking away the NFT term. Is that not going to stick?
I don't know if they're taking away the NFT term. They're just patenting something that sounds an awfully lot like an NFT.
Well,
That's
as long
all
as
I'm
they don't
saying
take
here.
away the gaming term, we're okay here at Hardcore Gaming.
That's true.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's something that I've found cool, but nerding out about that. I saw it posted on Twitter, and I actually looked at the patents. I read the article, and I'm like, why is nobody else talking about this? Like, why aren't the other content creators out there really hyping up the fact that like PlayStation is trying to get NFTs on the platform? So that's why I came across that and wanted to share it, because nobody else is talking about this right now, and this is something that I think can be really, really huge for the gaming space and the NFT space combined when this comes out. I think there's going to be a lot of fallout from it. I think there's going to be a lot of gamers that are like, I don't like NFTs, they're all scams. Screw the NFT people. They all just Sam Bankman-Fried made this game, but we'll see. I kind of think a lot of gamers will stop bitching about NFTs when there's actually good games that they really want to play.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's what we're doing right now. It's just patience like a turtle and waiting for that first game that really brings on a flood of gamers, because that's what's going to take this next level of adoption. And gaming and music, I believe, are the two big ones right now that are slowly cooking.
yeah,
Ready to
film
boil
too.
over.
I mean, we've been hearing a
film.
lot in the kind of film stuff between things like Feature 3 and Gala Film, and a lot of interesting stuff bubbling up in that film space. Entertainment in general, right? Like you got gaming, film, and music are the three that I feel like are really bubbling right now.
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to put you on the spot. PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo Switch.
Ooh.
You can only have one.
That was an easy decision before you threw. Like, I'm not an Xbox guy. I have a PlayStation and I have a Switch. If I had to throw one away right now and only use one console, I'd probably ditch the PlayStation and keep my Switch. I play
Wow.
Switch a lot. I love Breath of the Wild. I love. I have some of the Pokemon games on Switch. I have Civilization on Switch. I have I play a lot more Switch than I play PlayStation right now, honestly.
I'm contemplating getting a Switch, especially for, what is it, Mario Kart 87, or how many versions of that game now are they?
I have no idea what they're on, but Mario Kart, Breath of the Wild, and then the new Zelda that's coming out kind of March of next year called Tears of the Kingdom.
You're going to break that alpha to me right now? I mean, probably everybody and their mother knows this.
I mean, if you're in the world of Zelda, you probably know about Tears of the Kingdom. But yeah, let me see if I could pull something up and kind of do a sneak peek of it, since you haven't seen Tears of the Kingdom yet. I bet I can find like a trailer here.
Well, you're doing that.
Minute 37 preview here.
Okay, let's take a look.
So let's go ahead and pull this guy up here and take a peek. This part's taking way too long.
It's the build-up. In a world.
I feel like we're a minute and a half in. Okay, let me skip ahead because I can't tell if there's gameplay footage here. All right, there we go.
Good job. Good job.
So I believe that's coming out around March, they say. Originally, they were trying to get it out by Christmas, and now they're saying March of next year. But yeah, that's the follow-up to Breath of the Wild. Oh, there you go. May 12th. So it's a little off.
I like how they put the date. Valheim, you could learn from that and put your date for Mistlands updates. You know what I'm saying?
Very true. Very true. Let's see. Is this a better trailer? Let me look. There's the same thing. Oh, yeah, this is the better trailer.
This one's a warm-up.
Yeah. For a second, I thought it was over. I wanted to see a Link upskirt. There we go. Yes, you couldn't do that in the old Zelda game. Is that it? Yep. 2022, but now it's not 2022 anymore. So that original trailer came out a year ago and said it was going to be out in 2022. The new trailer says 2023. So that is Tears of the Kingdom. That's coming out in May. And that alone is probably why I would get rid of my PlayStation and keep my Switch.
Yeah, man. I mean, when you like the Zelda, and it's going to be on one console alone, like, you're really selling me on the Switch here. Do you get affiliate commissions from this?
I mean, you can go buy a Switch and just, give me some money on top of that. I'd be okay with that.
That sounds fun. Maybe I'll do that. We have got, what time is it right now? 11:48. In 12 minutes, there is a mint happening for Huxley. And so I'm going to go bring on my screen here and bring me up. Now, Huxley, actually, you don't need to see me for this. Huxley is an amazing futuristic comic book along with a PFP project, and eventually a game is being developed. The first 4 issues of the comic book have been released. Issue 5 and 6 are going on sale in 12 minutes. If you have, they have priority today. So priority, and I'll break that down for you real quick, is essentially if you own the first 4 issues, you're considered a complete set builder, and so you're going to be able to mint one of the 5 and 6. If you have one of the robots, the GTs, and the human holders. Now, we did the human mint, and I own a bunch of humans, so maybe today I will mint some of these Huxley issues. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, let us break down the Huxley human mint that happened a couple months ago. Oh, yes. The time has come. It's a mint show. We're live. Huxley's live. They're minting right now. The one and only Ben Morrow.
The avatars take a little while. I think the humans were about 6 months of design work. I just want it to be as high fidelity as possible. And these are designs I need for the games and movies and stuff that are happening later. He had one priority mint and he minted it and he got the hollow. And you're just like, oh my God.
First time up the plate, hits a grand slam to win it all, man. Congrats.
So there's 20 completely unique designs for humans versus robots. The hollow is probably the most rare. It's like rarity within rarity within rarity a little bit, where it's because there's like 20 different designs, pretty much 20 different colors also. So within each color, there's multiple colors, which was just a lot more things we had to render. Like that's not photo of clothing. Like we actually modeled the clothing. We made like some really cool custom shaders that it feels like there's sand and dirt in the crevices. I really didn't think we could make the humans look as good as robots, but I feel like we achieved that or even better. Probably got a lot of gray hair to solve that problem.
Wear those grays with a badge of honor, sir. That's dedication to your craft.
I appreciate everyone's patience. Like I know the community wants stuff always like as soon as possible, but it was good that they let me take the time to really put the finishing touches on it.
He said, we did things the old-fashioned way, building them in 3D rendering layers and hand-painted patterns in Photoshop. So many layers, so many renders.
20 original designs that have different kind of heights. It was just a lot of file management and layers. There's also a ton of different designs that were left on the chopping block. So I wanted to make sure each one was very distinct from one another from a core design.
Also give the Juggernaut award to this guy here.
After this would be AI, which is kind of like the last faction in the world. Any remaining Genesis tokens can be used for AI. We're working with an amazing VFX house for the next story trailer before the events of the comic book and just expands the universe in a really big way. The yellow one, the soul one, like I'm just obsessed with Bumblebee and like so many of the variants. Just something about yellow black. I was obsessed with insects and stuff when I was little.
Ben, man, congratulations on an amazing mint so far, brother.
Thanks so much, guys. Yeah, appreciate it.
That was awesome. I didn't think we'd be able to talk to him that much. We're not like professional human reviewers by any means, even though, let's be honest,
Well,
I kind of do talk smack about people from time to time.
I review humans every day.
Mr. Eflow is the human connoisseur. He just did nomads. I've got a nomadic heart. I have to just keep on moving in life. So I got that chance to mint and receive the Raiden Award. Ready Player One Award. This is the Scorpion Award. Just pops.
Mete. McFly minted 4 of them. Here we go.
I love the eyes. Whoa. Hello,
That looks like an
McFly.
obsidian. Dude, I love the blue-orange contrast. Look at that. Again, the eyes, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it? Yeah. Are you seeing it?
I think I'm seeing it.
Okay, maybe not as close as I thought. The green guy that also sort of reminded me of the Hancock dude.
I can see it.
We got an obsidian here. One of these guys. Football or something.
Football. The middle there, I kind of thought that was the Dota logo at first.
This is a true patriot. This one's America right there.
Purple one, that's the Mega
Yeah.
Man, right? That's definitely got the Mega Man feel.
This one has a Deadpool vibe to me. I don't know why. Like a yellow Deadpool. Imagine Justin Timberlake's mouth and tell me that's not Justin Timberlake's mouth right there.
It's already happening.
I think this is actually footage from your backyard, Buff.
Hey, I didn't know that anyone was recording that day when we had a big old no-shirt party. Ooh, this might get the RoboCop award. I love the
I think
colors.
this one might be a female. He looks like Cobra
Yeah.
from G.I. Joe.
Yeah, that's it.
People agree with us.
Hey, we did it. Cobra.
Alpha, Oprah's in.
She's got a book club. Eventually, she'll have a PFP club.
I think that's a real cool look.
Yeah. You know, it's almost impossible to not start the conversation each time you look at a new one with I like.
I think I get a little aroused by the shade of blue. Did I say that out loud?
You did. On a live stream, of all things.
Look at this collage.
I love it.
We got another one here. We got This one's very Stormtrooper-y to me.
Yeah. Their first game comes up next week. They're 1-0 so far, and the Crimsons are going to be challenging the Alabasters for the Huxley Cup. I'm pretty sure that's the new version of Oculus. I do not know for a fact.
They just look like a fluffy 22. You could just see like their 5 o'clock shadow stubble. Look at this, Crypto Stash.
Hey! Yes.
This one reminds me of Chappie.
Now this is one from the Royal Group.
I think they should get this one sponsored by Adidas. Are these the golds that Ben spoke of?
They're the new lords. Maybe there's 10 altogether. That makes sense.
Can you pronounce this for me here? This one. Nailed it.
I've been studying.
Oh, these ones are sweet.
My Lanta.
Dude, look at this guy. I'm telling you, this green.
I feel like this guy would also play in Mutant League football. There we go. This is more of the Mega Man guy.
One thing I could say about Ben Morrow and what he does with Huxley, he doesn't half-ass it.
No.
He
Yeah, that
uses
man.
the whole ass.
All he was born with. Oh, what his mom gave him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, buddy.
Right? I mean,
So,
come on. How could you not like that one? If you guys take a look, the public mint is going to be tomorrow. So if you have no idea, you never got into this project tomorrow through the 23rd.
Oh, I lost audio on you. Yeah, so we got the regular mint coming out tomorrow, and but the priority mint happens in actually about 5 minutes. Ben Morrow posted about 5 minutes ago, T-minus 10 minutes until the priority mint, so that's why we're talking about that today.
That's right. And a priority mint means you own one of the first, you own all 4 of the early issues, so you're building a whole set of 6. There's 6 comic book issues, and 2 of them are going to be minted today, and that's priority. So if you're brand new to this, all tomorrow is your chance to get in. And then reveal is next week on the 23rd, and maybe we'll take a look and see what we got.
Yeah. So are you minting during this priority mint? Do you get something out of this for being a human herder?
Yep, I'm in priority, and so after the show, I'm going to dabble in there and get me a couple issues.
Sweet. Maybe we can take a peek at some of them issues on a future episode.
Oh, but of course, how about tomorrow's episode, 11 a.m.? We'll be going live. It's the Friday fun time, so we'll be playing games. We'll be opening up the Twitter Spaces Hard Fork hotline to ask you guys questions about the meaning of life and see if anybody has some good 2 Satoshis on that matter. And yeah, we're just going to have a lot of fun, man. Wrap the week up. I know a lot of people are probably struggling with the market and everything, and so we can kind of bring some fun into it all.
Yeah, if if the timing makes sense, come hang out with us. Bring a beer, cocktail, wine.
Bring a beer.
It's a BYOB event, right? But we want you there. We want you a little tipsy because we're a lot funnier when you're tipsy. So bring a drink.
Minimum. 2 drink minimum
2 drink minimum. I mean, that's why they do that in the clubs, right? Because the
per
comedians
comic. So 4 drinks.
So it's 2 of us, and then if we bring on guests, then it really
Oh,
starts
I
to add
guess
up.
it's going to be a power hour.
Power hour. Why do I get the impression one of these days you're going to be like, let's do a power hour on stream, and I'm going to be like,
I'm down. Edward 40 hands. It'd be hard to direct if he's trying to switch on my stream deck using my elbows, but
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I'm going to type on the keyboard. Just smash with the beer bottle.
I like it.
Yeah, man. So I wanted to share something that Asmodai actually shared when we were streaming on Tuesday. He actually sent this over in our private Discord, our Hard Fork private Discord, real small. Again, I'll shout it out real quick. If you are wanting to be a part of the conversation with us and you're a real human and not a bot, we do want to build up the Discord and get more cool people that want to share alpha and want to stay in the loop on cool future tech and AI and all that. We want people like you in the Discord. We just want to vet people out first and make sure we're making there's no bots in there. We had a lot of people in our old Discord that were trying to engagement bait, I guess. They would come in every day and say GM and then disappear because they thought maybe they get points or something by doing that. But we want real people that want to have these conversations with us in the Discord. So reach out through DMs, hit us up on Twitter, let us know in the chat. If you want to be part of the Discord, we do want to grow this community. We just want to make sure it's people that fit our vibe. But anyway, all that being said, yes, on Tuesday's show, Asmodai shared this in the Discord during the show. We didn't realize it until after we stopped the show, and we wanted to talk about it for a minute. So Grand Theft Auto, there's actually this add-on to Grand Theft Auto called Infinity Auto, and it's actually a play and earn update for Grand Theft Auto. You actually run around the city in Grand Theft Auto, and you can actually sell NFTs to people in the game, and then you get money, and then you can actually go and use that money to buy the ingredients to make meth, and then you can sell blue meth, and then by selling the blue meth, you go through all these steps, and at the end of it, if you have enough money, you end up with actual NFTs that are tradable on the blockchain. I haven't experienced it myself yet. I do own GTA 5, so I'll probably mess around with this on my computer at some point soon, but it's a whole play-to-earn sort of business built on the back of the existing Grand Theft Auto. And there is a video up here so you can see what it looks like. The video is like 18 minutes long, so I'll skim it a little bit. But this is the play and earn Grand Theft
G'day
Auto.
there, governors of Infinity. My
Everybody
name is
knows what Grand
SK,
Theft Auto
and
looks
I
like,
am
so
governor for GTA.
I don't have to
Make it look however you
show you that. But here's one of the girls that you buy or sell an NFT to. Like, I think they put their butt out so that you know that they want you to put an NFT there or something. I don't know.
Oh, so that's why they do that.
This guy's riding around on a little rocket. See, here's somebody dancing. Watch, you'll see. He's going to sell her an NFT.
It's a girl that just got out of the festival and she still hears the music.
She's definitely on Molly or something.
Probably not the best to stop. Oh, she gone.
Yeah. If you sell somebody an NFT, they also disappear.
You know, it's funny. It's actually like in real life.
So true. I don't know where you get this rocket car in Grand Theft Auto. That's pretty cool. He's going to sell another NFT to this girl dancing on the church.
Man, everybody's on the Molly. So how do people get started with this? What's the process? Do you know?
So I'm not actually sure. I actually haven't set this up on my own computer yet to play it. But if you go to this website that we're on, I'll share the link after I'm done kind of skimming through some of these videos here. See, now he's going and finding ingredients, and this is his meth lab. See, he just tested some meth. That's why his screen went green. Ah. And then at some point, you sell the NFTs. Or, you know, you actually get real crypto. You earn, what do you earn? You earn a coin called cred, I think? Yeah. So you earn this cred token. And I think the cred token is actually redeemable for real money. I think it's an ERC20 token or something like that. Don't quote me. I'm kind of exploring this as I'm talking about it live. So let me go full screen. So mymetaverse.io/game/Infinity Auto. That's where that URL is, where you can go learn more about it. If you're inside of our Discord, we've got the link shared there. But yeah, mymetaverse.io. Games Infinity Auto. Looks like you can click join server, and then maybe if you have Grand Theft Auto turned on, it'll automatically, you know, fire up this server or something. I'm not sure.
I like the style though. This is, I mean, it's kind of got Helix vibes too, right? You know, Helix is going to be very GTA, but every asset in that game is going to be on the blockchain.
Yep. That's let's see. Here's a getting started guide. So you have to have GTA 5.
Check.
You have to download whatever this 5 is. I'm not sure what this is. A modification for Grand Theft Auto 5. So you need that, whatever this modification thing is. And then you join their server by going to this URL. You enter some sort of URL, and then you authorize, and it looks like you are in after that. So looks pretty simple. You do have to own GTA 5 and then get whatever this 5 tool is, and it looks like this is so you can, you know, add add-ons and, you know, work with mods and stuff on GTA 5. That's my kind of impression of it.
Yeah. I love it. Huge shout out to Asmodee, one of our alpha scouts, for bringing this to our attention. If you guys are watching and you have a project that we haven't talked about yet, or you want to play that game with us, or anything of that matter, please let us know and hit us up. You can shoot a DM to us on Twitter. We're very friendly in the DMs. You can follow us at HardForkGaming.
Unless you're a bot. We're hard on bots.
I don't know, man. I mean, you've been talking to AI a lot lately. And
I have.
AI and bots are kind of in the same family, so, you know.
Yeah,
you might
I've also been
be
trying to,
friend
like,
a bot soon. Just
create AI and stuff, too. So I guess I'm part of the problem.
Oh,
Guess that makes me part of the problem.
Or the solution.
Or the solution. Yes, sir. So what do we got here? Yeah, so here's a tweet that I wanted to share. Speaking of AI and bots. All right, this you actually segued that perfectly, and I didn't realize you were segueing it perfectly.
I don't know. I blacked out what happened.
So this is actually not a real human. It was created by AI. So check this out. Like, this is mind-blowing here. I think it's looping now. So that was all AI. That wasn't a real human. That was created by Pantheon Labs, and that is crazy. So what do we think this is going to do for like? So obviously there's already virtual influencers. You've done a whole like video about virtual influencers, but most of the time, even those virtual influencers, you can, they got that sort of VTuber look. What happens with the virtual influencers? You can't even tell if it's a real human or not.
Yeah, man. I mean, I thought Tinder was hard already, and now I'm going to be swiping left and right to virtual influencers.
Well, Alex Becker brought up a good point, too. So I actually found this tweet because Alex Becker retweeted it. But his point was this is going to bring like a whole new generation of OnlyFans, right? Because now OnlyFans is going to be a whole bunch of dudes creating fake AI hot chicks and then, selling access to their AI adult images on OnlyFans. Like, that's going to happen. I feel like that's a real reality, is that there's going to be sort of adult OnlyFans sites with virtual influencers that aren't real, but they'll do anything you want. Like,
oh dear,
all the real dirty stuff.
Oh,
I mean, they're virtual.
Well, there's Betty Boop. Okay, remember Betty Boop?
I do remember Betty Boop.
What a dish.
From the 1950s or something,
right?
Back when I was alive back then.
I don't think she was real. Now, I can't prove this, but I'm pretty sure she wasn't real, and there's a lot of people that fascinated over. Both men and women loved her. So this is just kind of the next evolution in that kind of sense of a non-human interacting with us and telling stories or advertising and stuff. But it's getting scary, because what I feel is going to happen is we're going to be so damn disconnected of actual human-to-human interaction that it's going to really separate this even more, and that kind of breaks the buffalo's heart a little bit. But at the same time, I love emergence into technology, and so I'm always like, good news, bad news, who knows? But once Skynet goes live, we're doomed.
Yeah. I mean, even when I'm doing a lot of the AI art stuff, I almost feel a little like weird doing it. I'm kind of like, I made this amazing art that I'm sharing with the world. It looks awesome. It looks stylistic, and everybody's impressed by it. And I literally just like clicked a few buttons to make it. And I don't know, there's something that's kind of weird about that. And, we have good friends that are like real artists in real life that are trying to make it as an artist. And a lot of the art that we can generate with AI is, better than a lot of what people can paint these days. And I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's like, I think you know what I'm saying. It's just like, it's got this weird feel to it where I'm like, it feels weird to make something that good with so little effort.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. But what I'm not picking up is, how are they doing this, man? I'm seeing these faces being replaced, and I want to learn it. And I think you might know a little thing or two about it.
Oh, I know some of the tricks, and I don't want to unload the whole bag of tricks on one episode. So I'm going to experiment with some things and then show what I've figured out. But this is one thing that I came across. Actually, I didn't come across it. Buff, I think, came across it and shared it with me. So Buff came across this and shared it. So this dude here, he actually scanned himself in. He actually talked about the tools that he used. This Luma AI is a tool where you can actually scan yourself in and make a 3D model of yourself. This dude scanned himself in, made a 3D model of himself, pulled that model into Blender to clean up the video, and then used this tool called Eighth Wall that you can see up here, which then pulls it into augmented reality. So you can actually make your dude run around on your phone. So check out this video real quick. I know you've already seen it, Buff, but anybody watching can, check it out. All of our millions of viewers need to see this. I don't think there's actually audio on this video, so if you're wondering where the audio is, it's us. So there he is walking around in augmented reality. You can see he's got a little like joystick thing on his phone that makes him walk around in the game. But this is a 3D character of a dude, and he just scanned himself into this world. And this is a thread, so there's other cool videos that sort of show off what he's doing here.
I love the glasses, too. I think that was a good move, because getting the eyes right is really tricky in that, and I think the glasses was a smart play.
So this is that Luma Labs AI. You can see this is what it looks like when you kind of scan yourself into the app. You walk around the person, and then there's like a little circle in there, and you just kind of keep the circle blue, I guess, as you walk around the person, and then it scans them into 3D, and you can actually you know what? Let me open this site up here because I do have it saved. Under my future tech tab, we've got AI stuff, AR stuff, VR stuff. So here's Luma AI. So this is that tool that he was using, and you can see you could scan anything. It's not just for scanning people. Like here's they scanned in this foosball table here, and you can actually click this little button and see the AI image, and I can move it around, and they use that same app to scan this in. I can click on this and actually move around it in like a real sort of environment as well. And you saw the process. You just walk around the person. Like here's them walking around a stroller, and then eventually this stroller turns into a 3D asset. If you're using something like Unreal Engine, you can actually pull these assets into Unreal Engine. Or you can use this other tool that he was talking about called Eighth Wall. And what Eighth Wall does is it allows you to turn your 3D models into augmented reality apps that you can actually see. Like here's a dude who scanned
dancing on a
himself
Whopper.
Scanned himself into a Whopper. Here's somebody that scanned in some sort of what is this game? Pac-Man. Brain fart. So here's Pac-Man scanned in. So really, really, really cool stuff here that that you can do these days, and I'm gonna experiment with a lot of it. And as I figure out how to do it myself, I'm gonna come on here and make videos and teach others how to do it.
My mind's blown, man. You know, usually I have quick-witted Chandler Bing little jokes. I'm just here in awe going, I can't draw with crap, and now this is making it easier for me to take assets that I own in the real world and put them into the metaverse or build them into an Unreal Engine experience. I love this, man. It's really given me a chance to create art in an easier fashion because I just can't draw.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the AI art, man. Like, so we talked about AI art on our last few episodes, and I talked about a tool called Stable Diffusion that I use to generate the AI art. And then I actually made a tutorial, and it's about 6 minutes. But this tutorial is, it's a breakdown step by step. You can follow the videos, and if you do every single step that I do in the video, you will be able to generate yourself in AI, put your face on stuff like I did in my last video. You'll be able to use AI to put your face on pretty much anything. Now, I do move very fast in this video. There's a lot of steps. The whole process takes like an hour. The video is 6 minutes. So you probably will need to watch it a few times to follow along. But if you follow along to these steps, you should be able to put yourself on anything you want. I've literally generated hundreds of these, put my face on everything, and you're going to be able to do that too right when this video's over. So let's go ahead and dive right in. You're going to want about 20 images of yourself. I have 16 close-in headshots and about 4 from the waist up. You want to try to get your face from as many different angles, different backgrounds, and wearing different clothes as possible. All of these images should be exactly 512 by 512 pixels. First thing you're going to want to do is come to this long URL here. I will make sure the URL is available in the comments. First step, we're going to click this play button next to check type of GPU and VRAM available. Run anyway. We're going to click on play next to install requirements. This took about 47 seconds. You're going to want to click on this link here that says visit the model card, and then you're going to need to sign up for a Hugging Face account. Once you're signed up, you're actually going to want to close this tab completely, come back to this page again, click on this model card link again. When you get to this page, there's going to be a button down here at the bottom to accept the terms and conditions. Make sure you click that button. Once you've checked that box, you're going to come up to the top right where your little profile icon should be. Click on it and come down to settings. Under settings, click on this access tokens button. Go ahead and create a new token. The name really doesn't matter. It can be anything you want. I'm just going to put example, and then you want to change the role to write. Go ahead and generate your token. Go ahead and click this button to copy the code and paste this code right here next to the Hugging Face token. Go ahead and press play on this. Come down to this next step, install Xformers from precompiled wheel. Go ahead and just click this play button and let it run. And that took about 12 seconds. There's a button here that says save to G drive. I like to select that output directory. So I'm going to call this Mr. Eflow model. And then I'm going to go ahead and run this, and it's going to make you connect to Google Drive. And you can see that took about 15 seconds there. So we're going to keep on scrolling down here to where it says start training. Next to instance prompt, this is going to be the prompt you're going to use to get it to pull in your face. So for example, if I was making an image of Mark Cuban in space eating a burrito wearing a cowboy hat, and I want to replace that image and not have Mark Cuban's face, but my own face, I need a prompt keyword to use in place of Mark Cuban. So my example, I use Mr. Eflow. So my instance prompt, I'm going to put photo of Mr. Eflow, and then I'm going to replace dog with person because I'm a person and not a dog. The class prompt, so I'm going to replace dog also with person. The instance data directory, so I'm just going to call this Mr. Eflow, and then the class data directory, I'm going to call person. Then we're going to go ahead and click play, and it's going to create those various folders for us real quick. And now we're to the point where we're going to upload our images. If I come over here to this folder on the left side of the screen, click on this, open up the data folder, open up the Mr. Eflow folder here. So I'm going to go ahead and open all of these files that I've already pre-cropped, select them all, and I'm just going to drag and drop them over into this Mr. Eflow folder, and I can skip this play button. We've already uploaded. We're going to go all the way down. We're going to leave everything mostly the same. Next to num class images here, I'm going to set this to 12. Max train steps. So I'm going to put max train steps at 2000. The save interval, I'm also just going to put that at 2000. And then when this is all done processing, it's going to run some example images for you. Now, when it runs the example images right now, it's going to give you an example image of ZWX dog. So for this one, I'm going to change that to photo of Mr. Eflow person. Now I'm going to go ahead and click this play button. This is the part that actually takes some time to process. So that process is finished now. You can see up here, it took about 37 minutes. So the next step next to this waits directory, I'm just going to go ahead and leave it blank and press play. And then I'm going to go ahead and click this play button to generate a grid of preview images. So these are all AI generated images using my likeness and the photos that I uploaded. So next you're going to go to this inference, click play on here, let it run this script. All right, so that took about 37 seconds. So this random seed here, this could literally be any number. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it as this default seed for now and click play. And now we can type a prompt to generate some images of ourselves. So in this prompt, I'm going to use my keyword that I created earlier, photo of Mr. Eflow. And then we wanna put person after it, wearing a top hat on the beach, eating a potato. Number of samples, this is how many sample images it's going to generate for you. This guidance scale, it seems like if you put the number somewhere between 5 and 15, you get the best images. I'm going to go with 9. And then you can change the height and width. I'm going to go ahead and just leave it on 512 by 512 for right now. And then I'm going to click play. And now it's going to run and generate some images for me. So it took about 39 seconds to generate these 4 images. Let's see what it's got. So this is the first image it generated of me in a top hat on the beach, and that's a potato on a plate. And you can see what it generated. If you go to this site, lexica.art, so one of my favorite things to do on this site is to type in a celebrity name. And I like to look up a celebrity's name because then it's really easy to just replace that celebrity name with my own name. Tom Cruise, first name that came to my mind. So if I like a style of any of these images, I can go ahead and copy exactly what they did and replace the name Tom Cruise with Mr. Eflow person. So let's find a really cool stylistic image here. So let's say I really like this one, a portrait drawing of Tom Cruise drawn by Robert Crumb. So I can go ahead and I can actually copy this entire prompt, come over to Dream Booth, and in the prompt, paste that exact prompt, and then it gives me a seed number. I can actually copy this seed number, replace it with this one. Go ahead and press play. It's got a guidance scale of 7 and dimensions of 512 by 512. So let's change our guidance scale here to 7 and the dimensions to 512 by 512. So let's go ahead and replace Tom Cruise with Mr. Eflow person. All right, so it took about 35 seconds this time. Let's see what it gave us. So here's a handful of drawing images, and that's really all there is to it. Now you can literally put your face on anything you want and any style image you want. There you go. Did you follow that? Did you try it while we were on the
It's for a test. I got my calculator out, and then I tried to divide by pi, but it was pumpkin pie, and it was a mess.
Yeah, I know the feeling for sure.
Oh, that's say, dude, amazing. I'm definitely gonna have to go back and watch that many times over And the kind of training for that, like you spent the last couple of weeks going down that rabbit hole, and for a lot of people, that might have been overwhelming. So like Eflow was saying, take your time, watch it step by step, watch some other videos as well, because you're not just going to get it all in that one video. But if you are trying to evolve to the next level, you just gave them step by step playbook, man. Well done.
Yeah. You do the step, pause, do the step, pause. You'll be there. You'll be able to do it straight off of what I just did.
Good stuff, man. This is all about this show, is we want to entertain, but we also want to educate. And I think education is one of these big things of Web3 gaming most people don't think about. A lot of gaming, especially playing new stuff, going into the Metaverse, bringing yourself into the Metaverse, creating an avatar. You just showed so many ways that somebody can create their own brand. If they don't know how to draw like myself, if they don't even want to be in front of the camera, they can replace themselves with an avatar to be a VTuber. The medium for what we do as content creators now is evolving right before our eyes, man.
Oh yeah, and I mean, when it comes to creating thumbnails and creating logos and banner images and calls to action and Facebook ads and all of that kind of stuff, I mean, AI is going to take all of that over.
Yeah. You know what? Speaking of taking over, you know who's really taking over, man? It's that CCO band.
Yes.
I had to get him one more time, man. They got it. They got to know it. Alrighty, man. So where do you want to go to wrap up this stream on a Thursday? Friday's going to be a good one. We're going to play a game tomorrow. Me and you, we're going to go into an adventure. We're going to play a game. People are going to watch, throw sticks at us. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And I'll talk about the AI tomorrow that I've been playing with, where you can talk to like AI versions. Here, I'll give you a sneak peek real quick on the screen. Character.ai. We're going to play around with this tomorrow because you can go and have conversations with AI bots. But people have also made AI bots off of Elon and Joe Biden and Kanye West and Keanu Reeves, Sigmund Freud. So we can go and have conversations with some of these people on stream tomorrow, and I think that would be kind of a blast. I'm kind of curious to see what Biden thinks of crypto gaming. Let's ask him.
I've always wanted to interview Mega Man from Mega Man 2. I want to know why he's so amazing.
I don't know if Mega Man's in here. Yeah, let's see. Let me search Mega Man. It might be logged in. We won't search Mega Man now. We'll play with that tomorrow.
Let me search Mega Man. Hang on, I might be able to do that on stream. That's where we're going to take Hard Fork, man. When you guys watch Hard Fork Live, we're going to create, we're going to connect. So we're going to jump into different streams and check out what's going on like we did earlier. And we're going to share and hopefully get everybody in the space, not to compete, but to collaborate.
Collab.
So,
yep.
Let's collab. Let's do it. So if you're watching right now, you'd like to come on the show, speak about some things, or just hang out with us, let us know, and we'll get you on the show. Real easy. It's that easy, man.
That's what she said.
I don't know why she said that.
She said it was that easy?
Yeah.
She's an easy girl then, I guess.
And I think Mr. Bear is telling us it's time to wrap this thing up. I hear him yelling at us going, hey, you're supposed to be done by now.
Yeah, I think maybe the Amazon guy's dropping off the new Stream Deck. There's a Stream Deck Plus. I don't know if you guys know this. Maybe you folks can bring that up real quick and we'll show it. This Stream Deck Plus just got announced yesterday, and we are streamers. Of course, you're watching a stream, and I've got, what do we got? Two Stream Decks. And I got a Loop Deck too, which is another version of a Stream Deck with knobs, so you can adjust the audio levels. And the Stream Deck Plus now that has knobs. I love Stream Deck. I have the small one and the big one, and this bad boy right here has got 4 knobs, which can allow me to adjust audio levels real quick on the fly. Thank you, Stream Deck.
Thank you,
bottom of my heart.
I can't wait to see what you do with this thing. If you saw Buff's desk right now, I think he's got 3 Stream Decks and a Loop Deck on it right now, and he's adding another Stream Deck into the mix. So if you think our streams are like kind of cool, the way we jump around and do cool stuff on them, just wait till Buff gets new gadgets in the mix.
Yeah, it's a build. It's a build and process. I'll even give you guys a sneak peek here. Yeah, here's my setup right now. I've got, I don't even know how many, like 4 computers, 8 monitors, and this is where I'm sitting at, and this is the view I get. And yeah, there's the Stream Decks right there. There's actually, well, there was 3 of them. I gave you that one and replaced the one on the right there next to my Go XLR mixer with a Loop Deck because of the knobs. But now that the Stream Deck Plus is out, it's on like Donkey Kong, man, hitting the bong in King Kong.
Donkey Kong hitting a bong. I mean, he'd probably chill out. He probably wouldn't climb a building after hitting a bong.
I guess
that's King Kong, not Donkey Kong. King Kong would probably stop throwing all them damn barrels at people if he hit a bong every once in a while. Just gonna say it.
I don't know why he's throwing them barrels, man. What are in those barrels? That's my question. We'll answer that hopefully tomorrow on our stream, 11 a.m. We'll hit you guys again with a Friday fun stream. Go ahead and hit us up with any ideas on Twitter at Hardfork Gaming. And if you'd like to subscribe to our Hardfork issue, subscribe today at hardfork.gg. That is the beginning of our community. So anybody who is subscribing on that is going to get the premium opportunity to get in our mint when we mint, which will probably be in 2023.
Ooh, I didn't know we were talking about that yet.
Well, I said probably.
Probably.
Give us a lot of wiggle room there, but hey, we're in the Web3 space, and we're definitely going to have a tokenized community as we 100%. Scale. So anyone watching right now, you are a true OG. We appreciate you. We do not go out and bug people to watch this stream. So if somehow you came across the stream right now, it was meant to be. Subscribe, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eflow, I'll let you send us away.
Yeah, if we don't go promote our stream, but we'd like you to go do it for us. So if you enjoyed it, go tell other people about it. Thanks for hanging out. See you tomorrow.